as the new government completes a month this week, the Prime Minister's office has identified half a dozen sectors as priority areas for immediate implementation and monitoring. Now, the three top areas are public grievances, centre-state relations and also defence. Well, my colleague and our defence editor Nitin Gokhale now joining us for more on that. Nitin, so basically the PMO's top priorities have now been listed. Public complaints, a big priority area.
That's right. In fact, after an initial meeting in the first week of taking office, the Prime Minister's office came up with half a dozen priority areas, and top three of them are very crucial. They realize that public complaints, public grievances are not taken care of. They are treated as a routine matter, and they are not specifically attended to. So therefore, the Prime Minister has decided and his team has decided that they will oversee all public complaints, especially from ministries which have direct public interface like the railways, civil aviation, telecom, banking, health, pension matters. They will be attended to on a very priority basis. Every ministry has been told to give updates every week to the PMO, and PMO has assigned a specific officer to monitor these complaints and the resolution that they need to be done. The second priority that the PMO has identified, which is very interesting, which the Prime Minister had spoken even during his election campaign, is to take the states along. What the PMO found was that there were complaints and routine matters of states, administrative matters which were pending with the centre, which needed intervention and some attention from the centre for more than 90 days. So on a priority basis, those matters have been taken up. Every week, PMO officials are meeting two representatives of two different states and trying to resolve the matters. This cycle will be repeated every 3 months for every state, which they think will ease the centre-state relations and also take the states along. And the third priority was defence. The shambolic state in which defence is and defence preparedness is worried the new government, and therefore they have come up with several plans to be implemented immediately. There are two emotional issues. One is the building of the National War Memorial and the full implementation of one rank, one pension, besides identifying key acquisitions which need to be done, purchases of weapons and weapon platforms. That has been identified. Roadmap is to be evolved immediately. But most importantly, I think somebody who covers defence closely, in my view, the Prime Minister's decision to meet the service chiefs, all the heads of the three services, Army, Navy, Air Force, every month on a structured basis, one-on-one, without aids, is a very important step that the Prime Minister has taken. This will give the service chiefs an occasion to air their worries and their concerns and any matter that needs to be brought to the Prime Minister's attention. Bani, these are the top three priority areas the PMO has identified.
All right, Nitin, thanks very much for taking us through those priorities that in fact have been listed 1 month after Narendra Modi took office. Thanks very much for joining us with all those details.